Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallup back in the video, and today I want to do my Broncos strengths and weaknesses going into Week 11. So, we're at home, hosting the Chiefs at home there at Mile High, in Power Field at Mile High. So, let's go into the fixes there. What we need to fix in this game, mostly in the practice mode. We need to get Bo comfortable in the practice mode. We can't have no stall out drives there, like we were against Vegas last week, and mostly Vegas. They mostly pressured Bo pretty well. Offensive line didn't do nothing last week there. I want to see an improvement this week there with the offensive line. Offensive line needs to do much better and step up this week there, because if the offensive line can't do nothing this week, we're kind of SOL and we're kind of technically screwed there. So, find your protection there. Protect Bo Nix. Protect Bo Nix in the practice mode. Let him mostly get comfortable there. You guys up front, really need to protect Bo Nix. Also, for our running game there, we need to find some pockets there or try to find some holes there. We really need to fix some holes. We really need to fix some pockets there, because suddenly the pockets and the holes, they're not that great. They're not that great. They've been showing they're not doing that good this year. We don't know where Dobbins is at. A lot of people are saying he might be out in this game, but we'll have to see what actually happens with Dobbins there if he is out. A lot of people are saying he might go on short-term IR, but we don't 100% know where Dobbins is at. So if Dobbins does play, give him the rock there, give him the ball. He's been doing that really well there. If Dobbins is not playing there, give R.G. Harvey the ball. Give him the ball there. Let him kind of run those in or out there and stuff. In or outs there. Let him try to find those pockets there. Let him kind of bulldoze some guys. That's what we need to do in this game. So give Harvey the ball, or give DeBay the ball there. DeBay the ball there. Tyler DeBay the ball. I think he's gonna that kind of really sound really rhymy. So just give him those balls, give him the things there. That's what we need to fix there, and not drop the balls. Do not drop the fucking balls. Do not drop the balls there. Troy, do not muff the ball like you did against the Raiders. You do not do that there. Fix that this week. Fix that this week there. Do not muff the fucking football. Same with Cortland. Cortland, quit with the drops. Quit with the fucking drops there. I'm sick and tired of you dropping balls. Fix that this week in the practice mode. So, okay, that's mostly the fixes. Let's go into the actual game. So, what we need to do on the offensive side, going against the Chiefs. So, the Chiefs there are pretty weak against the run there. So, yes, they're pretty weak against the run. I think they're 12th against the run, and they're second against the pass. So, what we need to do there, we need to run the football there. Mostly what we need to do, we need to run the football there, hand it off to KJ Dobbins there, or not KJ Dobbins, R.G. Harvey there. Harvey will possibly give you some yards there, some really good yards there. Have Tyler Bidet there, mostly have Harvey and Bidet run the football there. Have Harvey and Bidet run the football, get those executions there, get the first downs, and mostly punch it there. Mostly get those first downs there. And mostly I'm just going to say this every week there, move the sticks there. If we move the sticks there, getting first downs and stuff, that's how we're going to mostly move against this Chiefs defense there. And that's what we need to do there. Do not be behind the sticks there. Move the sticks. Move the sticks there. Get first downs, execute the play, and get mostly punch it in the red zone. I'm going to mostly address this. punch it in the red zone there. That's what we need to do. And mostly, I'm mostly going to put one more thing there. Keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. Keep him off the field there. Have more time with the possession there because you don't want to have Mahomes back on the field and mostly letting him score there. So that's what we need to do in there and stuff. Bo, you need to be you might want to be 20 over 60 there. So technically a lot of run the ball there. We need to mostly run the rock there a lot in this game there. Bo, for passing there, you need to mostly go 20 to 26 there yards. 20 is 26 or 20 to 26 yards there for this game there alone. Because technically if you go that way, we can possibly move the ball against Kansas City. And mostly you want to keep Mahomes off the field. That's what we need to do. Move the sticks there, get first downs, and keep Mahomes off the field there. Because if we can actually have more time of the possession of the football there, and mostly when we hit into the red zone there, or technically hit into the red zone, punch it in the end zone. Punch it in the end zone there. Score touchdowns there. Do not mostly give up field goals there when you're in the red zone on the offensive side. Move the sticks, get first downs, keep Mahomes off the field, and punch it in the red zone. That's what we need to do there. Try to find Bidet there, or try to find Harvey to move the ball there. Try to execute that there, and try to get first downs. Try to get hit in the end zone, and mostly move the ball, move the sticks there, and find their targets there. Mostly try to find. Mostly that's what we need to do. It's mostly heavily rely on the run game this week there. That's what we need to fully do is heavily rely on the run game. But if we have to pass there, find Cortland Sutton there and feed him. Find Cortland Sutton and feed Cortland Sutton there. And if Cortland Sutton's getting double teamed, find Troy Franklin. Try to find Troy Franklin there, like mostly with a pocket route or slide route there, or find Brian in the pocket and slot route there. Or find Mims there in the pocket and slide route there because we do get Mims back. So that's what we need to fully do on the offensive side there. So for the defense there. And also the last thing on the offense. Mostly keep our defense off the field. Let them rest. So, mostly for the defensive side there. So, what we need to do on the defense side? We need to mostly going against Patrick Mahomes there. What we need to do against him? So, we need Jonathan Cooper and Nick Bonito on his ass the whole fucking time. He's like Tom Brady. He's like Tom Brady, so we need to go after his ass the whole fucking time there, and mostly going after Mahomes the whole fucking time. Have Nick Bonito, have Jonathan Cooper eyeing his ass the whole fucking time there, and mostly put his ass on the ground there. We're the number one sack leader right now, so we need to put Mahomes' ass on the fucking ground there. Try to go after him. Try to mostly eye him, going everywhere he fucking goes, and technically stop Mahomes there. Technically stop Mahomes. Get the sacks there on Mahomes, because Mahomes there, he can mostly dance around the pocket and stuff like that. So our defense needs to step up here and mostly goes against Mahomes, mostly stop Mahomes on Mahomes there, because Mahomes, he can move the ball. Mahomes can move the ball there. Even if he has not shown it a lot this year, he can still fucking move that fucking football there. So, mostly keep his eyes there and mostly sack him on the ground. Put Mahomes on the fucking ground. There, put his ass on the ground. Do not get QC with him. Fucking be physical. Smash him on the ground. And mostly, you can take care of Mahomes on that part. Also, smash him on the ground. Put him on the ground. That's what we need to do. Make Mahomes mostly pressure there. So, technically, Mahomes is pretty weak against that 4-3 defense type of thing. So run the 4-3, aka man defense against him. So we need to run 4-3 against Mahomes. We need to run 4-3 against Mahomes there, because Mahomes, he is not that great on 4-3. He's not that great on the 4 and 3 on the defensive front there. He's not that great. So we need to have mostly running man and blitz on him. Mostly you need to run man and blitz on his ass. Mostly man because Mahomes struggles against man. He struggles against man. So technically, that's what we need to do against Mahomes. For the running game there, we need to stop IJing Pacheco. So Pacheco there. How we're going to stop Pacheco there? So mostly Pacheco, he loves to go in those side routes there. We need to keep his eyes on him there and follow where he fucking goes there. Have Nick Manita, have Greenlaw and Mathunga going after the running back there and mostly stopping him there. He doesn't like to go up the middle that much there. So you might want to chase him by the side because he loves to go during those side routes there. You might want to attack him on the side there because that's where he loves to go there. So mostly move to the right or move to the left there and mostly follow where he goes and stop him there and put his ass on the ground. Because Pacheco there, he likes to run this direction. He loves to run that direction there. But so keep his eyes on him the whole game. Sadly, we don't have Singleton in this game. Really sorry for Singleton in this one, but we need to keep his eyes on the ground there. Have Greenlaw and have Mathunga mostly eyeing him the whole fucking time there. Have him eyeing the whole fucking time and not let him fucking go. Not let fucking Pacheco go. We can't let him go because he can usually break a tackle too, and he can actually technically burn you on the front there. And mostly lock him down. Lock Pacheco down. We need to lock Pacheco down in this game. That's mostly for the running back. For the wide receivers there, have Riley Moss blocking, or mostly have Riley Moss on their best number one receiver. Have Riley Moss on his best number one receiver. Riley, you need to really lock him down this week. We don't have PS2 in this game, so it kind of sucks there. But we need to have Riley locking down the Chiefs' number one wide receiver. Lock him down, fire wherever he goes there. Do not let him go. Do not let him go there. Because if you let him go, he's going to technically burn you. He's going to burn you there if you let him go. So lock him down. Do not let him go anywhere and lock him down. Lock him down there so he can't move anywhere and not finding Mahomes is going to have a hard time throwing the football there, going against him there and stuff. So we need to lock him down and not let him go. For the second wide receiver there, have Chris Andrews drain locking the second wide receiver. I'm kind of a little bit worried about this game because Riley should be easily locking down the second wide receiver, but because Pat Surtain is injured, Chris Andrews drain. You need to step up this week, bro. You need to fucking step up this week. Do not let this guy go anywhere. Do not let him burn you there. Mostly locking down the second best wide receiver. Mostly as the Chiefs' second best wide receiver. Lock him down for wherever he goes and not let him escape. There, if you let him escape there, he's mostly gonna get first downs and stuff like that. So we need to stop that there. Do not let him go. Mostly keep his eyes on him and mostly lock him down there. Because mostly if you don't lock him down, he's not gonna do well. So mostly if they do the bubble route there, where they're mostly nailing us because Drain can't really cover the bubble route. Help Drain out. Help fucking Drain out there. Somebody on defense needs to help Drain out and double teaming on his man there. To mostly double team if they're doing the bubble route. Mostly help him there. Don't get him the yards what he wants, and then we can actually beat him in the defensive front there. So for the tight ends there, well, no, not in the defensive front, but mostly beat him in the wide receivers. Mostly for the tight ends there, we need to lock down Travis Kelce. Have Greenlaw and have Mathunga on Travis Kelce the whole fucking time. The whole time there, have Greenlaw Kelsey or have Greenlaw and Mathunga on top of Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey there, he knows how to mostly route there. He knows how to burn people. So mostly lock him down. Do not let him go anywhere and mostly lock him down. Lock Travis Kelsey down because Travis Kelsey can actually move around there in the corners there and stuff. We need to lock his ass down and not let him go anywhere. And mostly Mathunga there is good against tight ends there, and I think he mostly played against Travis there. So mostly you need to lock him down, take Travis out of the game, take Mahomes out of the game, and this is how you beat him on the defensive front. So that's it for the defensive front on that part. Let's move on to the special teams there. Dan Rizzi, you really need to get your guys motivated this week. So we do get Mims back this week there. So we do get Mims back in this game here. Mims there, mostly if he's mostly punting it off to it, let Mims have the football there. Mostly in the special teams there, we need to have Mims have the football there for kickoff returns there. He's really good at kickoff returns. Let Mims have the ball and mostly let him actually move the rock there and stuff. Or RG Harvey there, and also in the kickoffs there, he can also run in the kickoff returns. So we need to have Mims there, mostly return the football there. For punts there, we need Mims there to mostly get the football and mostly get those routes there and stuff. This is the one thing I think I like about Mims there. He can actually move around, so I might say let Mims actually get comfortable and mostly move around there and get first downs. For the field goal kicking, block the field goal kicker. Last week there, Lil Lutz's field goal got blocked last week. How we're gonna fix this week? There. Mostly protect Lutz there. Protect Lutz. So do not let the Chiefs block his field goal. Do not let him block the field goal. Don't fall on your ass. Do not let the other guy go. Fucking protect Will Lutz there. Double team any of the Chiefs players there and follow them wherever they go. And so Lutz can actually kick the field goals there and let him get some time there. That's what we need to do on our kicking team. Or not our kicking team, but that's what we need to do on the special teams. So, yep. That's for legit. Carburetor response to these bros. We like Black Bros. Please subscribe to the Broncos from Super Legend Live Streams. Carburetor response to these bros. Like her out. And a peace.